So at first it was very hard for me personally, just because the professors talk really fast, and we're taking upper div courses that are just abstract to begin with. I'm a global studies major, so I took classes that I took an anthropology class, a geography of Chile class, and then we took this
education, health, and sports class.
Yeah, it was interesting. But the Chilean accent really threw me off at first. So sitting in lecture, I was just like, I don't understand what the professor is saying. But you get used to it. Like after a couple weeks, you're just taking notes in Spanish, and it comes so naturally. And I think that definitely pushed both of us to learn Spanish, because if you don't use Spanish in the class that you're taking, then you won't do so well. Put you in a host family for a month, and then lots of students either pick to stay or move out, and then if you choose to move out, you have to arrange your own housing. So we both chose to move out, and then we lived a block or two from that street.
In like an international student house. Mm-hmm. So all the students pretty much spoke Spanish. So we had friends from Panama, Honduras, Mexico, girl from Hong Kong. That's pretty.
It was mostly students who were studying abroad too, or doing their graduate school or even undergrad at the same universities we were attending. There's a lot of really cool restaurants and pubs that you can go to. I found a climbing gym near my house, and so that's what I did for a lot of my time there. I would just climb because it was 5 minutes walking distance, and then she did
I did CrossFit. I was just trying.
So we just picked up all these really cool things.
Little activities. There was a street right next to us, and it just had all these places where you could go dance.
I don't know if many of you guys know the history behind Chile, but they had a dictatorship. So I interned at a human rights organization called Andres 38, and what they do is they still kind of monitor the present and make sure that human rights violations are going on, but it's also a memory space for the families of the victims who were kidnapped by the dictator. So it was a really, really cool experience. I predominantly did a lot of translation work for them, so I would translate brochures from Spanish to English, or help them draft things in English. So that also helped me a lot with my language skills.
Yeah, so I'm a psych major, but I'm interested in the education field. So I was actually a university teacher's assistant at a different university. So I pretty much led 2 classes as a TA with students who are studying to become English teachers, so their English needs to be really good. So pretty much I would just come in and try to get them to talk in English, and it was really fun because that way I got to meet and interact with Chilean students my own age. So that was really cool.
So we also traveled quite a bit, because we made our schedules so that they were really travel friendly. So I think one of the weekends we
went to Brazil.
We went to Rio and found cheap tickets, and we're let's go. And then we just did things on weekends because we had such a large weekend. So we explored a lot of Chile. And then also the Study Abroad Center, the one based in Santiago, they also organize events for students. So do the universities. So our university would put on mixers for international students, and we would all go out and speak to all these people from different countries, or go on local trips. They organized. Yeah, and they took us to this really cool town called Pomaire, which was a pottery town. And really cool cultural sites that they would take you on, and they organize all these excursions, and there's always good food, really good food, and it's all included, so you're oh, it's free, and we need it all.
Yeah.